Hi everyone!
Hello!
Happy Fat Tuesday, or as we call it around here, Tuesday. So it's the Lenten season, as you all know, and as you also probably know, for some inexplicable reason, you're not supposed to eat meat other than fish on Fridays during Lent. So you have to be prepared to feed your family on Fridays, as well as every other day of the week. So what I've made today...
It's actually beautiful.
It's lovely. You can't see the top of it, but there's a photo on the blog.
It smells wonderful.
It does. And it's a 1958 recipe, and it contains no meat, other than, well, I won't tell you what's in it because Dr. Husband has to guess. So, tell a story, because I just have to cut
Tell a
this up.
story?
Yeah.
Oh, well, when I first became Catholic when I was a teenager, when I was 16, I used to observe that all the time. Only have fish on Fridays, but I don't so much observe that anymore.
We didn't have a choice when I was growing up.
What? What do you mean?
Because there's all the Catholics in the neighborhood.
Well, you grew up in an Italian neighborhood.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And they took over the school cafeteria, and you had to have fish sticks on Fridays.
Fish sticks? Oh,
No,
did you like fish sticks?
I did, and I do.
What was your favorite cafeteria food growing up?
Pizza-like sandwiches.
Oh, we called them pizza burgers in my school, yeah. And they used to make these fantastic... I went to Reed Patillo Elementary School in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. I loved my school. Our mascot was the dragons, and we had this beautiful mosaic tile on the outside of the school of dragon. It was great. But we had this wonderful cafeteria. We had these great cafeteria ladies. I don't wonder if kids know the cafeteria ladies now, but we did. And they used to make these butterscotch squares that were kind of like chocolate chip squares, but they were kind of like butter. They were so good. So good. Like the best dessert ever. No one makes them. I've never had them since I was a kid. They're the best.
I'll find out how to make it.
Okay.
We had Mrs. Penny, who was mean in the cafeteria.
Tell the story about Everybody Freeze.
I am.
Oh, that's great.
So if it got too noisy in the cafeteria, Mrs. Penny would stand up in the middle of the room and say, "Everybody freeze!" And we were all a bunch of smartasses, so we'd all go.
Yes, I am. Oh, it's so moist. Like, I haven't tasted it, but I just pulled it apart, and it's very moist.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's seafoody. That is delicious.
Really?
Well, why don't you try some?
The kitchen smells like a fish market. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's basically kind of like really, really super moist clam chowder.
It's like
It's like clam chowder on a really super moist kind of like cake.
It's like clam chowder cake.
Yeah, but cake is the wrong sort of term to use because I don't want you to think it's super sweet. It's not. It's quite delicious. Quite delicious. It's fantastic. What is it? It's almost like a pudding.
It is Tuna Ring. It's Bisquick. Tuna
That's
fish,
why.
evaporated milk.
Evaporated milk?
Yeah.
Wow. It's so moist.
Who knew?
Oh, cool.
I'm going to put more sauce. And then you serve it with tuna cream sauce. That's pretty good. Rating?
I'm sorry, but this is... Well, I'm not sorry, but this is really good. Definitely zero screaming husbands.
Really?
I would totally serve this to people. Yeah, people would love this. You don't tell them, well, this was from 1950. All right, it's all fallen out of favor with time. It's fantastic.
I didn't have high hopes for this, honestly.
Really?
But, yeah.
Well, because the kitchen smells so kind of seafoody. Yeah.
Like my grandmother used to make cream codfish.
Oh, ugh. I hate that when you make that.
Which takes like 17 days to make, and then the kitchen smells like codfish.
Smells like...
Probably still does. to this
Minnesota
day.
kitchen in the winter. Let's go ice fishing and then stink up the house.
Oh, crap. So, that's it then. Zero screaming husbands for Tuna Ring.
Delicious.
See you back next week.
Bye.
Bye.